baby, down in my soul. You, baby, you can't take it no more. No, I know I'm walking out that door the way you treated me too many times before. I know I gotta keep you by my side the day I die. 'Cause baby, ecstasy is in my hand. Oh, when I'm holding yours in mine and walking in the sand. Oh, baby, you know it's fine. Oh, now you done and piss me off. You ain't done something you shouldn't have done. Baby, I'm mad. I'm going on. Oh, I'm going on.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the Lost Begotten channel, where we drive like nobody's watching. Because nobody's watching. Okay, that's a joke. Anyways, so, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whatever it is, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever you are. And if it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's not your birthday, don't expect much. So today and yesterday and the day before, I think, been driving this wonderful, beautiful Honda S2000 by Amuse Autosport in Japan, and it has, I believe, I've researched it, but then I've researched a lot of other things like it, and I'm not really sure 100%, but I'm 99% sure all of these details are true. I'm 100% sure on a lot of these details, but I know they built a different car, and I don't know whether or not this one is the 2 liter or the 2.3 liter. So this could be the 2.3 liter. The one before it was a 2.3 liter. But they might have just kept this to 2000 and then relied on the turbos. But anyways, either way, it has 645 horsepower. And that is with a dual spinning turbo setup that has a small turbo that helps a big turbo. So you don't have turbo lag. And this setup was invented before and is similar to Ford's EcoBoost turbos, but basically solves that problem before that technology existed. So anyways, as you can see, it has an incredible amount of downforce, which if you don't know what you're looking at, let me just explain. The holes in the hood here, the way they're shaped and lean forward, vector the wind that comes through the front grille of the car. In addition, these I call them canards, but there's a proper racing term for them. Ventral fins. Yes, that's the marine biologist term for it. How about that? These ventral fins right here, pectoral, would they be pectoral fins? Yeah, pectoral fins. These pectoral fins additionally help create a downward force on the car because of the angle. As the wind hits them, it goes down that way. You know, you ever stick your hand out of a car, you've seen the blades of a fan, it's the same principle. It's like a fan blade right there pushing your car down. Now these gill looking things on the side right by the door, that's to let any of the air that gets in underneath the car that doesn't come out through the hood out through the sides, and that creates sort of a vacuum pocket where your engine sits. You know, your engine bay, there's at least some holes, even on a race car that has a lot of coverage under there, there's at least some holes under there, especially the wheel wells themselves, and you want that air to be able to escape so that it's not creating lift on the hood, contradicting the effect of all the other downforce vents you have. And then of course you have the rear spoiler, which is the main force component that provides grip to the rear wheels and also keeps the car level under braking. And of course what you can't see from here is the rear diffuser, which sits underneath the car, which acts a lot like those gills on the side of the car, making sure that the turbulence from the rear wheel wells and from other places underneath the car gets exhausted efficiently and doesn't cause lift. And all of that combines to basically amount to the faster you go, the more grip you have. And that's the whole principle of downforce. And to achieve this, Amuse actually, and this is more stuff I'm 100% certain about, Amuse actually increased the length of the front of this car, when we're 99% sure about that, it was by 6 inches. So they brought out the whole front of that car 6 inches. And then the fenders, the hood, everything is custom. I don't know whether the doors are custom, but I'm pretty sure they're custom carbon fiber doors. Maybe not made by Amuse in-house, but most import hot Hondas, you can buy carbon fiber doors for them. In fact, it really wasn't that long ago that I could have bought carbon fiber doors for my '93 Accord. How silly would that be? I want them! Anyways, So, let me do an ash, hair, and fly check on my coffee right quick. Because I live in a fucking zoo. And I had taken the... Oh, howdy, Mr. Conway. I had taken the screenshot for the video when there was 42 laps to go. When I last ended the race, it was 42 laps to go. And then I got hacked. I had a Windows kernel security fault, and I actually think, well, no, wait, I shouldn't say that. But let me just say Microsoft's on top of their game right now. Yeah. I was gonna give away a theory, but I wouldn't want to, yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. But it's very interesting, and one day I hope to tell you. But yes, there's something going on right now. Like, there's a cyber war going on right now. And I'm almost certain, and this is safe enough to say, that Microsoft is working with the federal government right now to help protect all of their systems. And I personally sense, well, a couple of weeks ago, I personally sensed some lawyers at the FBI going over my channel and some of the information in it, and my breadcrumb trail that I left them to the fucking bad guys, basically, and arguing whether or not it would be criticizable for them to use me as a lead, right? But then for every amount of them, a video that shows me being crazy, quote unquote, there's video of me being, you know, cognizant about it and skeptical about it and stuff like that. And yeah, I think I've effectively disclaimed and interwoven my self-distancing effectively enough. But they decided to go ahead, and the more I learn about the things that they've busted people for in the past, in that series of 13 indictments, and more importantly, what's not on that list but still seems to remain to be, you know, ongoing. All I gotta say is the continued suppression and harassment of me because you're afraid that I'm Christ and you're all a bunch of Satanists. Pretty fucking dumb of you. It's not doing me financial favors, but you know, John Kelly, his favorite song when he was little going to church, he used to really pray hard when he sang it too. Of course, now it's How Great Thou Art, but that's pretty typical. But I like the one he liked when he was little. I may never fly towards the enemy, march with the infantry, shoot the artillery. I may never ride with the cavalry, but I'm in the Lord's army. Yes, sir. So it had started to rain, but there didn't wind up being any rain that actually got on the track. And never wound up having to switch to intermediates. And then by the time the rain let up, I got a little bit happy. I don't know if you can see in the top right corner, did a 1 minute 59 second .81. So finally made one lap right under 2 minutes. Not bad. Not bad for a little Honda 4-cylinder. See, but you can't accuse the Honda S2000 of being a grocery game. It's not the married man's car. You know, it's the car for the young man who's trying to find a girlfriend, or trying to attract a girl that's just a little on the trashy side. You know? Like that country song. I like women just a little on the trashy side. When they wear their clothes too tight and their hair is dyed. But then again, that's like, since that song came out, I think every woman pretty much fits that description now. Every woman's got their clothes fucking too tight and their hair is dyed. That's interesting. Boy, music has no influence on society. It's absurd to think that the music or entertainment industry would ever be used for propaganda purposes. But yes, the S2000. It's like almost a car for yobs, but yobs who still appreciate engineering and fuel efficiency. It's the bromobile for the honor student. Can't flick it out the window. 158.077. Another 158.132. Alright, I think I'm going to go back into endurance mode. What'd you think of them hot ass laps? I was actually considering, I don't know if this is an not quite an analogy, but an interesting overlap I guess I could say. The skill of driving a race car with rear wheel oversteer. Like, you see how I shake the wheel a lot? Especially when driving in the rain, or cold tires or old tires. That right there is a lot like how one moves their hands when balancing an object. Like, I actually want to just show the similarity right quick. And I wonder, for this demonstration, we will be dusting off Sodino Shirayuki. Which apparently is long overdue. Her snow white ribbons are now tobacco orange. Anyway, so yes, sword. Yeah, the one from Bleach. It's even got the little bell charm on there with the smiley face. So, this skill of, let me go to camera too, so I can be key related for a minute. Now this for me, and if you know how to do this, you know what I'm talking about, you know, I'm not bullshitting you. But it works a lot better when you're standing up. Okay? But what you do is like so, and you keep an eye relatively in the up position for what you're doing. See, if I look over at the screen, I'm going to lose balance every single time. I got to keep my eye focused, and I got to keep my eye, I got to stay attuned into the subtle movements, and then, you know, basically, you know, I was basically shaking it just then, but what I'm guessing is that any actual race car driver, a talented race car driver, should be able to do this the same way I can do it, just indefinitely. And like I used to, I don't have enough room in here, but I used to switch, you know, like switch grips and then go up on my chin, on my forehead, and on my shoulder. Just balance exercises. Hang it. Keep an eye at the top. Did my hand in view this time? Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. You look away for a second and you lose it. Well, the same thing's true with that rear-wheel drive car. You're sitting there. The line of the track kind of becomes the staff, and you're measuring it against your outside perspective and the way everything else looks, and where you're supposed to be, and that wobble right there, you're reacting to it the same way with your hands on that steering wheel, basically as I am right here. Goes a little bit that way, I gotta go a little bit that way. I gotta not go too much or else I'm gonna flip it. Pretty interesting similarity, don't you think? Especially when it comes to drifting, you know, I gotta drift that way, and it's like it's kind of the same balance, the same level of focus and reflex. I was just thinking, what does this kind of remind me of? What is this similar to? Oh, yeah, that's it. Alright, well, anyway. Almost. Fuck. Oh god. Paper's underneath here. Too low. Too high. What happened to my fucking Pokemon? I mean, Moogle, whatever it is. Doesn't seem to be measuring things properly anymore. Two to go. That should sound like a lot. Just cruising. Sixth gear's way long and seventh gear barely gets used, but I'll tell you what, in the rain, it became useful because the end of 6 was the end of the straight. That's convenient, huh? Oh look, rev limiter on, time to hit the brakes. Certainly couldn't see shit. But then again, I only figured that out by the time it rained the second time, which I did mostly off camera. And then it didn't wind up raining that much, so it would have been handy to know in the beginning when the fucking rainstorm was just, oh man, that was tough. Downright difficult to see. cheated and used the paddle shifters. Putting out my cigarette. So I can't flick it out the window. I'll set my couch on fire. LPG, no. The only thing I've been looking into is using algae as a biodiesel source. Currently no fuel. Alright, I'm going to take my little final break. Make a nice view. There we go, that's a nice view. Alright, no, wrong camera. Pretty car stay on, ugly face go off. How about some music? Let's do some music. So on the screen is a little image text thingy that I made in MS Paint. We're going to be doing a video on here shortly. Feel free to read it. And it's kind of a mathematical proof of how obvious it is that Hillary actually won.
It's coming oh so soon, but I try to find a way to get away from here. I know why can't I get back, get back, get back, get back? I know you coming through, you're trying, oh you're trying to get me, you're trying too hard. I'm going, baby, I'm going too far. I want something better than this, yeah, 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 yeah.
Ooh, the song's over. Or I was in the other room. Oh shit, forgot about the audio. Sorry about that. Oh. I don't think he missed any interesting tidbits of wisdom. Just the same old sound of the engine now. But, oh god, give me a second. I've got to stretch my knee out here. I had the pedals just in the wrong position. And, kind of like on a road trip, you don't really realize you have a car with poor pedal positions until you take a long road trip in that car, and then you get out of it and you're just like, what the fuck have you done to my knee? Yeah, right now I'm like, what the fuck have I done to my knee? I have this sitting on my knee. There's my knee right there. I have this thing propped up on it, so I have to kind of, you know, I can't put the pedals far out and have it relaxed. I gotta have this up here, which means I have to have my legs at pretty much 90 degrees. There, that feels better. So what do we got? Just a few more fucking laps, eh? Good deal. Good deal. This has been a long race. I think I've probably done half of this shit off camera. Maybe. And then after this, we have the Nürburgring 24-hour, no, not the 24, we have the 4-hour Nürburgring race, which, if I'm not mistaken, isn't terribly fast a car. And I may try to use the I bought an Integra on here. I'll try to set that up like my Integra that I got outside with the heavy weight in the back. Let's see if I can win the Nürburgring 4-hour endurance, which apparently is a lot shorter than this one. This has gone on for 6 hours and 13 minutes so far, and with 4 more to go, that's another 8 minutes, so it's a 6-hour and 20-something minute race. Alright. Finish this cigarette and apply some water gel. Good to go. Well, we'll try to do both simultaneously, actually. The part of my couch that y'all never get to see is what I call my crippled console. And it is a piece of wood with a coffee cup and an ashtray on it, and a large Tupperware container with some small boxes with pens and scissors and business cards and markers and a toothbrush. All kinds of shit sticking out of it. Lighters that aren't quite dead but don't quite work. My phone's over here. content. So how you doing, Sean? I'm done. Scroll through Sean's messages right quick so we can show that his messages are in fact showing up now. Look, you're like typing long sentences and everything. Look at that. Yeah, there are a good bit of cars from multiple manufacturers. I know Honda in particular that have natural gas capabilities. They can run on regular fuel or natural gas. And then there's natural gas only, and then there's hydrogen burning. There's a couple of hydrogen burning cars that I think are mass produced. They're produced by, as prototypes by Hydrogen Ford. Or by Honda Ford. By hydrogen. They're produced by hydrogen. They occurred naturally in the sun. Oh, 5 more to go. But I haven't crossed the start-finish line yet. 157.286. Victory procession lap. What are you supposed to do on a victory procession lap? Just wiggle around and wave at people, right? Hey! Hello! Look at me, I'm the Queen of England! Hello! 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 Oh, hello! I never realized, like, a lot of stands on this track. Under the bridge downtown. That seemed appropriate. Not a very drifty car. So it was the Wood One Clarion GTR that was in second place. 4 laps behind me. The Arta NSX and the Takata Dome NSX. 3rd and 4th. And 5th place, the Ineos Lexus. Aw, no replay action. But I saved a replay of the start earlier, so I can go show that. Oh, my level 31, yay! Let's see how much horsepower the car lost. It's down to 616 horse and 420 pounds-feet of torque. So I'm sure it needs an oil change. Oh look, it's raining again. So what do you think of that race, Mr. Conway? That to me is the point where this game goes from playing to gaining experience. You know what I mean? Oh wait, did I just win the car I'm driving? Oh no. A GTR LM race car. How about that? Replay theater. So I'm looking for gallery. That's a stupid thing they call it on the next one. Alright, so I think this is before I realized I needed to add the weight to it, and then I went and did an oil change. But I managed to get a replay of the beginning of the race, so you'll get to see what the rainy start is like. Yeah, just say that word a bunch of times. Yeah, that S2000 is nice. I love it. They really did a good job tastefully adding all the downforce to it, still making it look somewhat like a street car. And that's a real car too. I think they made 2 of them. Why is it dry? I thought I had a rain replay. again, going into this, I was kind of surprised because I thought I had saved 2 of the replays. But apparently I had saved the dry one. How's the video playback? Is it choppy or smooth? So anyways, from there I had added the, I'll show you. There's the car music. Added 30 kilograms. Because the the lightest Super GT car was 1150, and that S2000 was 1120. Oh, but then the HSV is 1100 kilograms. Let's see. Starts at 478. Then you can add a high range turbo to it. And this car is faster than that car for sure. In fact, it doesn't really even need the turbo. That's just a fast fucking car. But again, the visibility just isn't as good. And the freaking screen's across the room, so. Alright. So once again, we go and look and see what kind of used cars we got. I did wind up doing the other. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and show the replay of that. The Monaco race with the classic Jag. DC2. Oh, that's a good looking car. '99 and SX. Yeah, I pretty much just look for the Hondas. I mean, I look at the other cars, but like, they all kind of bore me. Drove one look just like that. 03? That was 05. It had a brown leather interior with a Bose subwoofer behind the seat, just like my old one. It's just got that cream white. I had the 92 special edition with the cream white, chrome white, whatever. It had a Bose sound system. It was so lovely. Oh. What an angry car. It just looks angry. Well, yeah, I ran over your dog. Fuck are you gonna do about it? That's that car right there. Your wife had a problem too. She's in the trunk. You know, like that's that car. I'm also limited on the cars that I buy on here because they're not the premium cars, you know? If I was going to go and buy an Aston Martin on this game, first I would remember the alphabet. Let's see, we have the DB9. It's a good looking car. I already have a Vantage, which I think the DB9 personally looks better. I think the Vantage has like a weight problem at the hips. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like the ass is too big. I think this was designed during the Kardashian era, and perhaps they took the junk and the chunk requirements, or junk and the trunk requirements, the junk and the chunk, the chunky junk requirements, a little too literally. Now this car here, in the right color, not this good wood grain. You want this color right here. And then you ruin it by putting a big wing on the back and a carbon fiber hood. Yes. Actually, this car here is, once you lighten it, doesn't get terribly light, but it gets light enough. It's very well balanced. It's a good car. Very easy to drive, very fun to drive. Yes, I'm spending all kinds of fucking money on it for no damn reason. I'm actually going to try it with the lightning and then straight modifications, and keep the stock drivetrain suspension. I don't know if that was a wise idea or whether or not I just gave it too much to do and froze the game. Should have went back to the replay theater. Kind of needs something done to the rear diffuser. But yeah, it looks good. Looks good from the front. Anyways, I guess I'll show that one last race. Oh, if you're heading out, I'll go ahead and end it there. And I'll show that next time. Just remind me if you want to see it. So, thanks for watching, and thanks for hanging out, Sean. Good to see you as always, Mr. Conway, and everybody else who watches this tomorrow, and the invisible zero people. Y'all take it easy. If you don't take it all, click the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.
In my